Good morning. Welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this morning. We've got some good news coming in from Austin Trusty late last night, or late yesterday, but around about 12 hours ago. Austin Trusty obviously went on to social media to talk about his time with the international team. And he did say it's always an honour to put on the shirt. We will be ready in the summer, said Austin Trusty. Then he was asked, please confirm that you are not injured. He says there, please confirm that you are not injured. Just cramped up, which is great news for Celtic fans. Just cramped up both calves at the same time. All good, mate. Thank you. That's it. It's official. Austin Trusty isn't out injured for the rest of the season, like some of the media would like you to believe. This came straight from the horse's mouth himself 10 hours ago as of recording this. Is early morning on Thursday, the 2nd of April. Yes, and it is great to be back talking about football. It is 3 days, 8 hours, 29 minutes and 7 seconds at the time of recording this. It is roughly about 8 a.m. Celtic part time. And the good thing is we're back. International football's over. Thank goodness. It's just. And the worst bit is there's more international football this summer and in the end of May as well. But anyway, Celtic travel to Dundee for a 4:30 kickoff on a Sunday. Celtic will know what they need to do because the other teams will have played by then, and then it's all go, isn't it? It's a massive 3 games coming up for Celtic before the split, and it's down to business end of the time, isn't it? It's must win every single game. There is now no room for any slip ups whatsoever. Dundee, we need some kind of backlash from the Celtic players, don't we? We need to. We will know if this team on Sunday, let's face it, I think we will know on Sunday whether or not this team has the appetite to win the league. We as fans would like to believe that we can go on and win the league. This would be almost better than the 1986 one. But there's also Neil Lennon's pointed out recently that Celtic were 5 points ahead with these many games to go before, and we lost the league. It's happened before under Martin O'Neill. You never know. Let's hope that history does not repeat itself. And let's hope it does the other way. Let's hope that Martin O'Neill and the lads can get this one over. And if it does, do you know what I mean? I think that there'll be every single one of us will go absolutely mental if it does happen. After the game this weekend, we have a game against St Mirren back at Celtic Park. That'll be interesting to see what kind of reaction the board and everyone gets. It doesn't look like the Green Brigade are going to be back for that game either. It seems to be a bit of a stalemate when it comes to that. I would say on both sides. The club can do all it can to say that it's going into talks. The Green Brigades need to back down slightly. And then you've got fans saying that we need the back end. It'll take care of it himself, I'm sure, but it doesn't look like that they're going to be in between now and the end of the season. And if it's not, it could be an own goal for Celtic, and a lot of fans will blame the board on the lack of the Green Brigade for the fact that the season hasn't went as well as it would. But it's all down to the board, isn't it? And then we go to Hampden Park on the 19th for another game against St Mirren. The last time that St Mirren had us at Hampden Park, they beat us earlier on this season. It's Martin O'Neill that's in charge with this one, so I think going forward for this one, it should be a win for Martin O'Neill. Hopefully, shouldn't it? But like I said, I think that since the players have been away, some of the players that have been away with international break, they've done fantastically well for their countries, getting some game time. Some have had good luck, some have had bad luck. Liam Scales didn't even get to play; he was out, and Johnny Kenny, who is a Celtic player, he's sat on the bench. Adam Ida did come on; he's an ex-Celtic player, I know, but he wasn't able to change Ireland's fortunes, unfortunately. So then it's all about the weekend now. Austin Trusty, it's fantastic news that Trusty is not injured any worse than what I thought, because there was a lot of real bad headlines out there saying that it looks like Austin Trusty has a knee injury that could keep him out. Roberto Martinez. Will that deal happen this summer? It is getting closer towards the end of the season, and Celtic fans will be demanding that the club acts swiftly as soon as the season ends. Yes, we're on the 2nd of April. We know that there's a month and a bit to go. We would like to hope that Celtic have been taking talks with at least one or two possible candidates, and if they haven't, it's total negligence. They've known since January that they were going to have to bring in a permanent manager in the summer. If they were just sitting looking at people, I mean, surely they would have had a list of people back when they brought in Wilfred Nancy, and the people said to them then, look, I'm not going to move till the summer. So surely they go back to those people, as any decent business would, and say, look, are you really interested? Can we talk? I know it's behind the scenes that would obviously happen. And, we need to look at players and stuff. We need you to assess from afar the state of the squad. And I think that we know the state of the squad. We all know the reality of the Celtic squad as well, and that's it's not the reality of the standard of players. It's the reality of that this is going to be one of the biggest turnarounds in players. I think it might be even more than it was the year that Ange Postecoglou came into Celtic. And that's how big of a rebuild that this next incoming manager will have. You're having to then find a manager that fancies a bit of a rebuild, fancies a bit of a rebranding of Celtic, fancies getting the club playing fantastic football again. And that's one of the biggest obstacles that the club's going to come against, because they know that they're not going to, well, there's every chance. The managers might now actually be hanging off and saying, but wait a minute, if you're not going to be in the Champions League, do I really see Celtic as a club where I can come and make a massive difference? And I think that is the big thing this morning, and that the board, it may be the one hurdle that the board might not be doing so great with. But anyway, that's just a quick one this morning. It is all about the fact that we are back this weekend. The sun is shining through all the windows. I can't see a bloody thing. And it'll be good to get back to Martin O'Neill interview tomorrow. I wonder how long Martin O'Neill will be talking about injured players, updates on players, before he's actually asked about the game against Dundee tomorrow. I'm going to go for around about 9 minutes, and then you'll get around about 45 seconds of the game. Anyway, I hope you've had a fantastic couple of weeks off. It's back to business as usual. Yes, football is back for a month and a half. Will it be a fantastic end to the season for Celtic? Or will it be a summer of discontent? I think I'm going to go with the summer of discontent, because it's a massive, massive, massive rebuild this summer. On that note, have an absolutely fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world.